real fast for www.pastorpaulgold.com or call him on the phone at 877-646-5347. Look, you're not investing. You're being used, okay? Wall Street, Washington, the feds, they don't care about your future. They only care about control. And they'll take your retirement, your portfolio, your freedom just to get it. Stop playing their rigged game and untether your wealth from the system they control. It's time to move your money into a universal asset, a currency that has stood the test of time, a biblical currency, gold. It's been around forever, really. And look, they can't print gold. They can't freeze gold. They can't devalue gold. And you can own gold. Simply do this. Noble Gold wants to help you do this. Roll your retirement funds, your 401k, your savings into real physical gold or silver. Do it right now by clicking on that link below the video. Go to www.pastorpaulgold.com. That's www.pastorpaulgold.com, or call them on the phone, 877-646-5347. You'll be glad that you did.
President Donald Trump said on Sunday that negotiations to implement his plan for releasing all remaining hostages held by Hamas and ending the Gaza war could be completed within days. U.S. officials say that President Trump and his team are pressing both Israel and Hamas to move quickly, calling the deal, quote, a great one for Israel and the Arab world. Talks in Egypt are set to finalize logistical details, including the scope of Israel's initial withdrawal and the list of Palestinian prisoners set to be freed. Secretary of State Marco Rubio said 90% of the agreement is already complete and warned that delays could jeopardize the entire deal, Axios has reported. The White House expects Trump envoys Steve Witkoff and Jared Kushner to join the Cairo talks this week as the administration pushes for a resolution and reaffirms support for a two-state solution under strict security conditions. Scientists have found that the molecular building blocks for life are readily available on Saturn's icy moon Enceladus. The 314-mile-wide moon has liquid water, hydrothermal activity, and the necessary chemical elements to potentially support extraterrestrial life. NASA's Cassini spacecraft previously detected tiny ice grains from cracks near Enceladus' south pole, containing carbon, hydrogen, nitrogen, oxygen, and phosphorus, though sulfur has not yet been observed. Past studies analyzed older ice grains from Saturn's E-ring, leaving uncertainty about whether the compounds originated on Enceladus or were altered by space weathering, Live Science has reported. New research published in Nature Astronomy has now confirmed organic molecules, possibly including nitrogen and oxygen, in fresh ice grains directly ejected from the moon. A Boston police cruiser was destroyed early Sunday morning during what authorities called a, quote, large-scale vehicle takeover involving more than 100 people near Mass Avenue and Tremont Street. Police said the crowd used fireworks, cones, and poles to attack cruisers and block traffic, with one cruiser catching on fire after being repeatedly hit with fireworks. The Boston Fire Department extinguished the blaze, but the vehicle was totaled. 2 Rhode Island men, an 18-year-old and a 19-year-old, were arrested and face multiple charges, including assaulting a police officer and property destruction, CBS News has reported. A similar takeover was reported in Randolph about 45 minutes earlier, and officials are investigating whether the incidents are connected.
The world is experiencing an alarming series of apocalyptic events, historic weather disasters, earthquakes, droughts, wildfires, impending economic collapse, the rise of AI. In Revelation 9/11, Pastor Paul Begley and Pulitzer-nominated journalist Troy Anderson investigate if these are the true signs of the end times. Is this the final meeting of current events and prophecy referred to in the Bible? Revelation 9/11. Order it on Amazon, Barnes & Noble, and Target.com.